economically sustainable community that is improved environmentally and not just greened, but also the image of Avondale. We see it not as the sort of crime-ridden place the media portrays, but a place where there could really foster some vitality and social equity. We want to increase the investment in Avondale and also, like we said, improve the image and expand on the new development opportunities brought by the I-71 expansion. Economically, we identified the 3 business districts that exist in Avondale. We have the Burnett Avenue Business District nodes, which yellow represents housing or residential, to expand that and foster those communities. With the I-71 interchange, the current light industrial uses will be pushed back into where there's currently residential. And as this residential along Ridgeway is torn down, we see it as an opportunity for some of that light industrial business to relocate there. And something that could happen with that is that they take the opportunity with tear down and rebuild to be more green and environmentally sustainable. And then finally, also with the I-71 expansion, because they'll be taking property from Avondale, we spoke with the neighborhood and they will sort of be giving money to Avondale as a gift. And culturally, Avondale would like to use this to give something back to the adult community. There's many things there for children recreationally, and also in North Avondale, a lot of recreational opportunities for children, but adults do not have any restaurants and formal places to gather. And they've identified an abandoned school on Blair as a place where they might like to create an adult cultural center. And that would be funded by part of the I-71 expansion money.
All right, for my individual project, I looked at more of the streetscape and transportation network. So laying out Avondale, the 2 main corridors, besides Martin Luther King, Reading and Forest, running east to west. The orange spots are major intersections here along Vine, Reading and Forest, and then MLK and Reading. After speaking with the community leaders, they noted a specific concern at the South Avondale Elementary School site, where specifically at 3:30 when classes are getting out, you have Metro school buses and parents picking up their students, and it all backs up onto Reading. So traffic that's going south especially seems to be the most harmed by that. So looking at that, specifically, the Forest and Reading, South Avondale, so here's the site blown up. Currently, there are actually more than the amount necessary at bus stops, especially around the school. So here on this is Knott Street, there's a bus stop there. There's also one that runs on Prospect and another one at the corner of Reading and what is Forest that turns into Rockdale. So looking at that, we came down here, and the purple or blue is the existing bus lines. The green is what I've proposed to take the bus lines out of the equation, and the red is proposed new bus lines. So what that in effect would do is connect Vine to Forest, where there currently is no bus system comes there, and also extend it on to Rockdale, which would eventually take you to the Dana I-71 interchange. As far as the elementary school goes, the concept there is to create this Rockdale stretch here and make that only school bus friendly after 3 o'clock, from 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock. And then the parental pickup would be on the south end of the school, and also taking away those metro stops would help the transportation get around better, and since separating the bus lines, the school bus lines, and the parental pickup would also alleviate that problem.
Okay. For my individual project, I was looking at the intersection of Reading and MLK. Currently, the northwest corner is the former Columbia School that is now just a large vacant parking with the expansion of I-71 and the possibility of a new interchange means that there will be a higher traffic count. And so what I investigated was what kind of options would be good for the site. And taking into account the higher traffic volume, the best use along Martin Luther King would be sort of auto-oriented retail, just because anything right up to the street or anything similar to that would be just not conducive to the large traffic that's flowing from the interstate to, say, the hospitals, the university, or even further beyond. So the three major elements of the site include this idea I got from the city of Sarasota, where is a concealed parking garage, where the parking is all along the upper floors, but you can't tell. It's disguised in, beautified in a way that it's more appealing than just the traditional parking structure. While the first floor is actually retail spaces, offices, anything that would be probably useful to the residents or the people who work in the hospitals. They could just walk across the street from Jewish Hospital or even from Children's, and then use those services while even providing the option of the parking spaces on the upper floors to take account for the lost parking that they also use from the former site. This auto-oriented right here would just be more towards people traveling through the area, maybe even some uses that the residents could involve. While the third element would be the gateway, because the area has traditionally been a gateway for the area, but it's not been named or it's not been recognized as such. So when I identify people coming from MLK east to west, just a slight idea right here is what it would look like. Just a small, named little platform, just to get an idea of people where they are, what exactly it is, because going up this way into the MLK or the Reading Business District, there are a lot of underutilized businesses that could benefit from people recognizing this is Avondale, this is a certain area, and it'd be interesting to see going around. And these are just the site plan and a bird's eye of what the proposed area would look like.